It is in those families left to carry on whose loss forever lives on in their hearts and in their memories, but also in the sustaining pride of being an American Gold Star family that we find incredible courage and strength. Well, good morning, Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, Secretary Hegseth, Department of Defense leaders, my fellow Joint Chiefs of Staff, distinguished guests, veterans, fellow Americans, and most importantly, Gold Star families, welcome. Welcome to this most hallowed ground on this most special day. We gather here today under thankfully non-rainy skies that stretch over a free nation, and among these beautiful white marble headstones in this special place that represents brave men and women who gave us the gift of a perfect example, the gift of selfless sacrifice for something greater than themselves. Since the founding of our great nation, over 1 million of our sons, daughters, fathers, mothers, husbands, wives, brothers, and sisters have donned the cloth of our nation and never come home. Every one of them believed that defending our great nation when duty calls is a righteous and worthy cause, and they were right. It is. Their perfect example brings us back to places etched in our warfighter memories, places with names like Valley Forge, Gettysburg, Normandy, Incheon, Coast, and Fallujah. We're also reminded of the many places we've never heard of, on and under the sea, on land and in the air, where incredible acts of valor and sacrifice were followed by a knock on a door. It is in those families left to carry on whose loss forever lives on in their hearts and in their memories, but also in the sustaining pride of being an American Gold Star family that we find incredible courage and strength. Families with last names like Sather, Duthman, Gilbert, Brown, Barber, Henderson, Zembiec, Jones, Wheeler, Kent, and so many others, like Horton. It's in the lives of the fallen and their families that we're left by a standard to live by, a charge for us all to keep, a charge to carry the torch forward with duty, courage, and love of country. Their legacy is entrusted to us, the living. It is our responsibility to carry that weight and to live in a way worthy of their sacrifice and to never forget what they did for us. General George Patton once said it best on a day like today when he said, "We should thank God that such men lived." I know I sure do. Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, Mr. Secretary, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here on this Memorial Day to honor those we lost in the service of our nation and their families who carry on so bravely. May we never forget our fallen and their families. May we never forget our deployed forces and their families. And it is now my sincere